Raziel, you are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive the abyss, Raziel. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Kain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Kain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul reaver, my angel of death.
Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, released in 1999 for the PlayStation, is a pivotal title in the Legacy of Kain series and is notable for its compelling narrative, character development, and innovative gameplay mechanics. Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver is an action-adventure game that follows Raziel, a vampire who is betrayed by Kain, the vampire lord he once served. After dying, Raziel is resurrected by the Elder God and transformed into a wraith, tasked with hunting down his former brethren who have gained new powers and control over the world of Nosgoth. The game is known for its intricate narrative that explores themes of betrayal, redemption, and the consequences of power. The story unfolds through cinematic cutscenes and in-game dialogue, providing players with rich lore and character backstories. Overall, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver is a landmark title that left a lasting impact on the action-adventure genre, combining compelling storytelling with innovative gameplay mechanics, and has influenced many games that followed. Soul Reaver features an open-world structure, allowing players to explore the expansive, interconnected world of Nosgoth at their own pace. As Raziel gains new abilities, previously inaccessible areas become available, encouraging backtracking and discovery. One of the game's most innovative mechanics is Raziel's ability to shift between the material realm and the spectral realm. Each realm has different properties. In the material realm, Raziel can interact with objects and enemies, but he needs to find health fountains to maintain his physical form. In the spectral realm, time slows down, and the environment is distorted, with walls bending and structures changing, enabling access to otherwise unreachable areas. This realm-shifting mechanic plays a crucial role in both exploration and puzzle solving. The combat system is primarily melee-based, where Raziel uses his claws or environmental weapons, such as spears or torches, to fight enemies. Raziel can also use the iconic Soul Reaver blade after obtaining it later in the game. Defeating enemies allows Raziel to absorb their souls, which he uses to regain health. Since Raziel is technically dead, he doesn't consume traditional health items. Instead, absorbing souls keeps him alive and powerful. Combat often involves using the environment creatively. Players can impale enemies on spikes, throw them into hazards like fire or water, or push them into sunlight, a vulnerability for vampires. These environmental kills add strategic variety to the gameplay.
What scabrous wretches are these?
Soul Reaver was developed by Crystal Dynamics, with Amy Hennig, who would later gain fame for her work on the Uncharted series, serving as the game's director and writer. The development team sought to create a follow-up to Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain that would evolve the series from a top-down, action RPG style into a fully 3D action-adventure game. One of the most ambitious concepts in Soul Reaver was Raziel's ability to shift between the material and spectral realms, which required creating two versions of the same game world. The spectral realm would have distorted geometry and different physics, while the material realm offered more conventional interactions. This mechanic demanded extensive level design and programming, making it a core innovation of the game. The game featured a seamless, real-time world without loading screens between areas unless Raziel entered a new major section. This was an impressive technical feat for the PlayStation, requiring efficient memory management to keep the world running smoothly without interruptions. One of the biggest challenges was the PlayStation's limited memory and processing power. The real-time world streaming, detailed character models, and expansive environments pushed the hardware to its limits. The team had to optimize performance while ensuring the game still looked visually impressive for the time. The game's development cycle was marked by significant time pressure. As a result, much of the originally planned content had to be cut. Notably, entire areas and boss fights were removed, including the planned battle against the vampire clans. The final product, while still critically acclaimed, was notably shorter than the team had originally envisioned. Some of this cut content was planned to be addressed in Soul Reaver 2, which continued Raziel's journey. Upon release, Soul Reaver was praised for its storytelling, voice acting, atmosphere, and innovative gameplay mechanics, especially the realm-shifting feature. The game's success cemented Legacy of Kain as a major franchise for Eidos Interactive and Crystal Dynamics. The development of Soul Reaver set a standard for storytelling in action-adventure games. Its focus on narrative depth, character development, and philosophical themes influenced future titles in the genre, particularly games that sought to integrate narrative and gameplay more closely. Amy Hennig's direction was pivotal in shaping this direction, and her later work on the Uncharted series carried forward many of the lessons learned from Soul Reaver. Despite some technical limitations and cut content, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver is remembered as one of the best games of its era. Its impact on action-adventure games, its ambitious world design, and its deep narrative continue to resonate with fans, leading to calls for remakes or remasters in modern times. The PlayStation version of the game was by far the most successful, as it was the dominant console at the time. It reportedly sold over 1.5 million copies worldwide on this platform alone, making it a commercial success for Eidos Interactive and Crystal Dynamics. The game was also ported to the Sega Dreamcast and PC, which helped broaden its audience. The Dreamcast version, released in 2000, featured enhanced graphics and smoother frame rates, but did not significantly surpass the PlayStation version in sales. The PC version added another platform for players, though sales data for this version is not widely reported.
Would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
And there you have it, a deep dive into Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, an unforgettable game that pushed the boundaries of what was possible on the original PlayStation. From its dark and gripping narrative, to its innovative realm-shifting gameplay and challenging development process, Soul Reaver remains a standout title in gaming history. Despite facing technical challenges and tight deadlines, Crystal Dynamics delivered a truly unique experience that has stood the test of time. The game's commercial success, selling over 1.5 million copies on PlayStation alone, and its critical acclaim, helped establish Soul Reaver as a cult classic that fans still celebrate today. Whether you're drawn to its deep story, complex characters like Raziel and Kain, or the impressive technical feats, Soul Reaver is a game that continues to inspire players and developers alike. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on more retro gaming content. And let me know in the comments, what are your favorite memories from Soul Reaver? Do you think we'll ever see a remake or remaster? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned to No Drama Llama Gaming for more dives into classic games.